Everyone know how to lose weight, but no one know how to have a consistent mindset that will keep them on the track. Today I want to share to you the story of how I lose 15 kilograms in 3 to 4 months. And I hope that you are going to find value in this video, and I hope that it will going to help you in case you want to do the same. And disclaimer, I'm not a personal trainer. I'm just here to share my story and hope that someone will find something valuable in it, and maybe they are going to help them to do the same thing as I said before. So yeah, so if you are going to put yourself in this journey, please reach out to a nutritionist, reach out to someone that is specialized in this kind of stuff, because I did the same, and reach out to them, try to ask them for help to help you reach that goal. So yeah, and I wanted to remind you to subscribe to the channel and to smash the like button. So when I was little, I always has been that skinny guy. I was always active. I never was a fat person, so I was always an active person, someone that liked to move a lot. In fact, when I was like in high school, I used to like a lot of being in a sports environment. I used to play a lot of football, and I used to do a lot of activity where you have to move. And also when I was at home, and my father used to take me with him at work, and what the work that we were doing was like a physical job. So yeah, I always has been an active person. I never was someone that don't do like stay at home and just don't do nothing, And also I love to move a lot because I like to dance, and so yeah, I like to sweat a lot. Sweat is my fetish. No, I'm kidding. So I like to dance a lot, and also we didn't eat a lot at home, so I used to don't really eat a lot at home. Some day there were days at home with my family where we didn't have a lot of food to eat. So yeah, that's basically probably. So I kind of was like so when I was also little, I didn't have the ability to buy whatever I want. Not buy whatever I want. Like when I was going to the supermarket, I couldn't like take everything that I want. My family, my mother used to say like, oh, we didn't have the ability to buy a lot of stuff. So the moment I finished high school, I started to have my own job and to have my own money. So that moment was like I was a new person. I started to like eat a lot outside with my friends. I used to go outside a lot to eat like Burger King, McDonald's, sushi, pizza. Used to go a lot in the supermarket to eat like chocolate, to buy chocolate, to buy all this sugar stuff, because I can tell myself that I'm a sugar person. I'm a sugar person. Can you tell yourself that I like sugar? Like I like to swim in sugar. So yeah, I was that kind of person. So this is important because I started to eat a lot at that period of my time, and there were all the stuff that was happening in my life, So I always wanted to have like a fit body, like you remember that Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone, all these people like that had a really, really strong body, but what I was dreaming about, it was to have the body of Goku. You know Dragon Ball, right? Dragon Ball is an anime where there is this guy that has to save the planet, and I think everyone know who is Goku is, but maybe you don't live in this planet, and maybe okay. So I used to watch a lot of martial art, so watching all this kind of stuff around was giving me like I wanted to do that. I wanted to have this body. Every time I used to start to working out and then I stop. I start, I stop, I start, I stop. Start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. Tiki, 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 tiki. Okay, so when I started to eat like regularly, like eating whatever I wanted, because I was like getting my own money, I started to gain step by step like a lot of weight. So I started to gain weight, and it's arrived a moment that I also started to drink a lot of alcohol, and I started to basically eat because of boredom, and not because I wanted to I wanted to try stuff, but it's because of my basically willing to have this like maybe sugar in my mouth, or just have this willing to eat, you know, to eat that like a burger. I started to dream about eating all this food because they are tasteful, you know, so I wanted to eat that. But sometimes I used to eat only because, you know, I was like not to really enjoy the food, but just to eat, just to have this little gratification, you know. So yeah, it wasn't very good at that time. So one day I went on the scale and I look at my weight. It was like 100 kilogram, and I was like, oh, that is too much. I was in that period also having a really back pain, so it was so awful. So I reached out to one of my friends. I tell him, you know what, I wanted to lose weight, please help me, please help me, I wanted to lose weight. His name is Matteo Boldrin. You can look at him on his Instagram, Matteo Boldrin PT underscore PT, I think. Yeah, anyway, so I reached out to him, and so he told me basically what I needed to do. So first of all, what I did, I went to a site called the Calculator Calorie, because I needed to calculate my calorie, because in order to lose weight you need to be in a deficit calorie, right? So you cannot be in a surplus calorie if you wanted to lose weight. So I went to this site called Calculator Calorie, and I basically calculated my calorie, how much calorie I needed to take on a daily basis to lose weight. Another thing is important to have also a tracker. So I use also my MyFitnessPal as an app for my phone to track my calorie. So every day I knew that I needed to put in this tracker how much calorie every food that I was eating was it. So it's important to calculate how much calorie you need to take every day, and have a tracker to track your calorie. This is like the first part that you needed to do. And another thing, I needed to understand that I had to eat more whole food instead of eating like processed food. So it means that you need also, when you go to grocery, to don't buy food that are processed, but buy food that you needed to make it at home. And I also learn about macronutrient and micronutrients. So macronutrients are fat like olive oil, nut, and carb like pasta, rice, bread. So I needed to know what kind of bread is important for me to eat, and I need to know that bread and carb have a lot of high amount of calories, so I have to understand that I needed to eat that in a small amount. The protein, that I needed to understand what kind of protein is better for me, like yogurt, veg yogurt, and chicken breast, meat. Yeah, when I had lunch, I needed to have these 3 components in order to having a really good amount of nutrient for me, you know. So macronutrient, you can have it from like vegetable, like all the vitamins. So I understood that I needed to add the vegetable in every meal that I had, like a lunch meal and dinner meal. So it was very important to really being knowledgeable about my nutrition part. I think the most important thing is the diet. Another thing is very important is being consistent, right? You cannot just doing that one day and hope that everything is going to change. Nothing is going to change. If you do it one day, you need to do it like on a consistent daily basis. Like you need to do it every day for some amount of day in order to see results, right? So if you want to learn about how to be consistent, I made a video last week about that, so you can go check out on my channel. Yeah, another important thing is the exercise. Exercise is important to burn your calorie. My personal trainer told me that I needed to walk at least 10k steps a day. I don't know why 10k steps, but basically you needed to walk 10k steps a day. So walking is help you to burn more calorie than running. I was like, what? Running? In my mind was like, what? Running doesn't make you burn a lot more calorie than walking? So yeah, so the moment I started to walk, I started to realize he was right. That's why I say to you, it's important to go to someone that is going to help you to do that, give you the knowledge about why all this stuff happened. So yeah, I went to him. He told me that I needed to walk in order to lose weight, to burn calorie. It also made me a plan, and at that time I couldn't go to the gym, so it made me a plan like for someone that doesn't go to the gym. So he told me that I needed to use what I have, so my body. So but I I bought some band, so to like make exercise with the band. And I also in that moment, even don't have the possibility to have some band, the important is to like you can do push-up, you can do squat, you can do plank. Yeah, it made me like a full body workout plan. I had to work out like 3 days a week. It was difficult in the beginning, but I had a reason of why I wanted to do it. That's why another important thing is the mindset. Everyone know how to lose weight, but no one know how to have a consistent mindset that will keep them on the track, So I think that having like a positive mindset is very important, but just saying having a positive mindset is important is not enough. I think what you need to do, you need to basically write reason of why you want to achieve that goal and read that every day. Remind it to yourself every day. If you can memorize that, memorize that and repeating to yourself the moment you wake up in the day, and remind it to yourself that the moment you remember, maybe you should remind it to yourself the day before you go to sleep and the day after in the morning, the moment you wake up. The day before, because in the morning you wake up, you remind it to yourself about why you wanted to do that, and you wake up straight away. Because our mind is designed to be negative, so you have to kind of find a way to back up this negative mindset by basically talking out loud to yourself. Because when you're having this negative mindset, it's just a voice in your head that is telling you reason of why you don't have to do it, right? So you have to develop another habit to back up this negative mindset. So you have to find the reason of why you want to reach that goal and try to back up with that reason. Say it out loud, and from there make a small and try to make an action right away to have the energy to keep continuing to do it. This is a 3 things that I think is going to really help you, like nutrition part, really exercise a lot, and having a good mindset. And another part is sleeping. My personal trainer told me that I needed to sleep at least 7 to 8 hours a day. At that period of time, it was kind of difficult for me for sleeping for this amount of time, because I was living in a share accommodation where my roommate used to wake up at 4 in the morning, and I used to also going to bed very late due to the work that I was doing. So this was the end of this video. I hope that you get this value from this video. I wanted to remind to you to subscribe to the channel and to smash the like button, because I want this video to reach more people, that maybe from this video they will get an inspiration to do the same. So if you can help me with that, it would be nice. Make it happen, because if I did it, you can do it. And yeah, make it happen.